Hi, my name is Corey Cardinal. I am your new outside sales representative for the TRIMARK by Leeds apparel component of the Leeds organization. I know you've been touched already from Michael Snyder, the national sales manager for our company, but we wanted to come out and revisit some of the highlights of working with TRIMARK and make sure you were fully aware of some of those sales and service points, and then in addition kind of point out some of our competitive items in the marketplace. So, just so you know a little bit about me, I actually came from Alpha and Broder, spent the last 6 years there, so I'm not new to apparel, but I am new to Ohio and also to your account, so that's why you haven't been familiar with me before. TRIMARK in and of itself is actually a 35-year-old company within Canada, and it's the largest apparel supplier in Canada. Ash City being a very close second, but TRIMARK does have some pretty big roots up there in the Canadian marketplace. We just started distributing into the United States last July. One of the big components to us is that you still have exclusivity. You were part of our pilot program, so you were part of an initial launch and continue to have that exclusivity, in that we're only open in 12 states. Nothing west of Wisconsin and nothing south of Tennessee. So for those of you on the West Coast, you have an incredible opportunity to still present this product by itself, just the product alone, set aside all of our sales and service points. You're still presenting to your customers something totally unique that they're not accustomed to seeing. We plan on being open by the end of the year, but up until then, in order to see our product through the Leeds website, you have to be logged in. So just keep that in mind. That is a little bit different from the rest of the Leeds product. So just so you know what we are a division of Leeds. So everything that you're accustomed to with dealing with Leeds, the orders at, the art at, the website, other than being logged in, everything is exactly the same except for I'm your apparel component. Okay. Also, so that you know what you're selling, if you go to our big book, which is this book here, on page 16 and 17, we also have these in an ebook or e-version format that I'm going to distribute to you. On page 16 and 17, it tells you our brand story. You'll never purchase anything with TRIMARK in the label. Just as with our competitors, they have their own proprietary labels, so do we. The only one to point out here is the Elevate brand. On the page earlier in the catalog, it will tell you the full story if you need some light reading. But it was designed and created in 2006 for the 2010 Winter Olympics. It became the largest licensed apparel for those Olympics. So it does have some recognition within the marketplace, but also it is focusing heavily on that fitness, leisure, or health and wellness focus. So it's a definite category that's hitting the marketplace very, very well because it's crossing over into the corporate world. I want to speak just about some of the other simplicities, like I said. If you flip to page 30 within the catalog in front of you, or either the e-version, we have what's considered our logo shirt. We did distribute logo shirts with the Proforma logo, so you're probably accustomed to seeing this piece here. But this showcases all 4 of our decoration techniques. First and foremost, if you purchase this piece blank, all sizes are one price. So coming from my world, that's a huge, especially with the price pressures the last couple of years, our small through XL is here, and our doubles and triples and so forth went up from there. All of our sizes are one price. So it's key, especially if you're working with a program, you can place our product in place of an existing piece and capture some savings on those doubles and triples because your end user doesn't have to know it's all one price. This particular piece, like I said on page 30, is showcasing all 4 of our decoration techniques. So you have the embroidery, which includes up to 10,000 stitches for the stitch count. We also have the True Edge transfer, which is shown here. I don't know if you can actually see this or if you've been familiar with this, but we actually do freestanding font. So you can get down to 8-point text, 8-point freestanding text. So it really is a different technique for showcasing a customer's logo. There's no sticker background there. We also have laser. I'll show you that. I kind of sped through that. You can zoom in there. And then we also have the deboss. So any one of those 4 locations is also already priced out for you. You know, one of the things is logistics and speed of delivery. If you order this product by 5, we'll customize it the very next day and ship it out the very next day. So for those of you on the West Coast, you still have a little bit of time to figure in, but for those of you here in Ohio, definitely a speed capability of getting the product out to your customer. Also, we have a program conversion fund. So if you have used the art with leads before, you can move the art over to the apparel component with no setups. And lastly, for any sampling, it's 50% off net EQP. So whether it's a spec sample, a self-promo, or a blank sample, all 50% off net EQP. Okay, so that's some of the highlights, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you again soon. Thank you.